Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Or, if you're new, hello. Welcome. Today, I'm gonna go over my December TBR, but before I get started, I have been in the biggest reading slump in my entire life. My entire life. That's a lie. But still, I've been in the longest reading slump. I have not read a book since August. It's been a really long time. So I'm hoping that making this video is going to motivate me and kind of, I'm not gonna say force me, but kind of force me to start reading again. So anyways, let's get started. So the first one is actually an art that I was sent by Entangled Teen. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it. This is actually my first one that I've ever gotten. So it's really exciting. I'm gonna do like a review on the book and kind of do like an unboxing, even though I've already opened it, but just to like kind of show you guys what was in the box.
What's in the box?
Like what I got and stuff like that. I don't know, it's really exciting. So I'm gonna make a video on that as soon as I'm finished with the book. But it is called Crown of Bones by A.K. Wilder. I just started it like last night, so I haven't made it that far. I was like really tired, so I got through like I think exactly 15 pages. But so far it's really good. Okay, so I haven't quite grasped the concept of the book yet, just because I'm only 15 pages in, but let me read the back to you. In a world on the brink of the next great dying, no amount of training can prepare us for what is to come. A young heir will raise the most powerful phantom in all of Basine. A dangerous high savant will do anything to control 9 realms. A mysterious and deadly Mar race will steal children into the sea, and a handsome guide with far too many secrets will make me fall in love. My name is Ash, a lowly scribe meant to observe and record, and yet I think I'm destined to save us all. So, I mean, so far, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hooked. Like, I kind of had a hard time putting this down. I know I only made it 15 pages in, but I was really tired, but like, I literally pushed through it because I was already like super interested in stuff. So far, I haven't really read anything like it, so that's exciting. But yeah, I am actually really excited to continue this book. So thank you again, Entangled Teen and A.K. Wilder. I'm very excited to finish the book. Okay, hi. So I'm editing right now. There's my roommate Elizabeth. But I'm editing right now and I forgot that there's this one part that I wanted to add. So when I was getting Crown of Bones, I had to email Entangled Teen like my address and stuff so they could send me the book. And in the description, like the subject line, I was supposed to put the title of the book and like my Instagram handle and stuff, but instead of putting Crown of Bones, I accidentally put in Corn of Bones. I put Corn of Bones instead of Crown. So anyways, that's my story. Continue with the video. So next I have The Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Chair. Okay. Sandra Clare and Wesley Chu. And if you know me, you know that I am literally obsessed with the Shadowhunter Chronicles. Oh my god. The Mortal Instruments fuck me up. Oh my god. Okay, listen. I will go on and on about the Shadowhunter Chronicles. It's my favorite thing in the entire world. Literally my favorite thing in the entire world. I have a witch light right here. I got my witch light. I actually have Jace and Alex Stelle coming soon, which I'm super excited about. I can do a video on all my Shadowhunters books because I have a lot. I always try to get the like the special editions and just like all the different like editions of the books that come out because oh my god, it's my favorite series of all time. Literally of all time. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, anyways, I'm off on a tangent now. I'm surprised I haven't read it yet. I have been in a reading slump, and I was hoping that once I got this book, it would kind of take me out of it. but I got it and then I put it on my shelf and I never picked it up until now. So that is why it's on my TBR. Oh, I just got a text from Misha Collins, but it's fine. Also tonight is the series finale of Supernatural. And I have been so sad all day. All day. It's my favorite show. Anyways, again, off on another tangent. The Eldest Curses series, this is the second book in it. The first one is The Red Scrolls of Magic. It basically follows Magnus and Alec after, I believe, the events that take place in Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. So they find out that the Lost Book of the White has been stolen, and they travel to Shanghai to, I guess, get it back. Makes sense? As far as I know, the people from the Mortal Instruments series are like all in the book. I'm super excited to have them all together again because they're my favorite people. I'm really excited to start reading this one, to be honest. Like, I should have done it a while ago because I have been contemplating rereading the Mortal Instruments series, which I probably shouldn't do because I've read it so many times, and I should probably like actually read like new books that I have. But why would I do that when I can just read the Mortal Instruments again? Thank you. That was my tangent of Shadowhunters. So the next one I have, I also thought would bring me out of my reading slump, but as soon as I got it, I put it on my shelf and I never picked it up until now. And that would be Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer, because I'm a hoe for Twilight, and you should know that too. If you know me, you should know that. And that's all thanks to my best friend Shelby, so thank you for literally making me obsessed with Twilight. I'm, what, like 12 years too late? But it's fine. I read, okay, in my defense, when it first came out, no, it was when the first movie came out. I was in like the 6th grade and I was obsessed with the movie, and so I had to do a book report, and I picked to do it, like I picked the book Twilight to do the report on. Oh, my coffee. But at this time of my life, I absolutely despised reading. So I read probably like the first like 4 chapters of it. And then I decided that was enough. And so instead of doing the book report on the book, I did the book report on the movie. I was ahead of my time. So if you don't know, Midnight Sun is basically the retelling of Twilight, but from Edward's perspective. Again, you would think that I would read this by now because I'm a freaking hoe for Edward Cullen. Excuse me? Team Edward, baby. You would have thought that I would have read this by now. But no, I haven't. Because I'm a dumb idiot. Anyways, I've like been really excited to read this book, and I look at it all the time. I also have this, which is, I'll flip down. It's the alternate cover for Midnight Sun from, where did I get it from? Book? I got it from the Bookish Box. Okay, so I got this from the Bookish Box because I also have the other like alternative covers. I'm only taking down one because I don't feel like taking the rest of them down. It matches like my Twilight Saga ones. I have them all. Dang, I honestly should have just named this video me going off on tangents because that's all I do. I'm like, here, look, here's Midnight Sun. Oh, but let me show you my entire Twilight collection while I'm at it. Anyways, let's move on. The next one I have is Sorcery of Thorns. Oh my god, hello. I'll put it on this side. By Margaret Rogerson. So this one is about a girl named Elizabeth, and I think her grimoire gets like stolen, or like I'm assuming it gets stolen. I think it gets stolen. And so she has to work with her arch nemesis to like kind of figure out like what happened. She's got to save the world. That's the gist of it. Okay, so this is the last book that I started reading before I got into my slump. So I had finished Percy Jackson, but I only read the first book. I finished Percy Jackson, and then this one I really wanted to read next. And so I'm not even kidding you, I got like 3 pages into it, and then I stopped reading. That was the last time I read. I like kind of feel bad that I stopped so early, but I just had like a lot of other stuff on my mind, so I wasn't even like thinking about reading. And yeah, but that's why it's on my TBR again, because I'm hoping to actually read it this time. and make it through. It's not because it's like, it's not because I was bored or anything. Like, no, I wasn't bored. I was literally just like, I just didn't want to read. Like, I just didn't want to read at all. I'm hoping to read that soon because I've heard like nothing but good things about it. So obviously I'm excited to read it. I just have literally more than half these books on my shelf I have not even read. So I'm working on it. The next and the last one that I have is The Princess Will Save You by Sarah Henning. This one is kind of like, I believe it's like a play on The Princess Bride, but instead of the princess getting kidnapped, it's this guy. I don't know his name, but I think he's like a stable boy or something. Yeah, I was right. The stable boy. He gets kidnapped. And so it's like a reverse role, because usually it's like the princess getting kidnapped and the guy has to save her. But girl power, am I right, ladies? So the princess is gonna come out and she's gonna save this guy. I actually had never heard of this book. I was just in Barnes and Noble. It was the last time I was there, which again was honestly like 2 months ago. There were a few books that I went to get, but as I was walking out, I saw this one and I don't know why, but it just like grabbed my attention and I picked it up and I read like the little like summary of it and I was like, oh, I love that. That sounds interesting. So I picked it up and yeah. Actually the last like few days I've been thinking, because like I see it on my shelf all the time and so I like have been thinking about reading it. I don't know why, but it's like every time I see it I like want to read it more. Or like I have like the urge to like read it. That's why it's next. Okay, so that's it for my December TBR. I know that it was like short, but again, I've been in such a bad reading slump that I'm trying to start off like slow and just kind of like regain like my footing and stuff, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping reading like the Lost Book of the White and like Midnight Sun and stuff, that'll kind of like pique my interest more. Like I said about Crown of Bones, I'm super into it already and I'm literally only 15 pages in. So I'm excited for that one. I'm actually probably gonna read a lot more tonight just because like, I don't know. I'm like excited to read again. Like getting that book made me like excited to read again. And so, I don't know, I think it's really gonna, like those 3 books in particular, I think are really gonna help me get out of my reading slump. And who knows, maybe I'll even do a reread of Mortal Instruments for like the 5th time. But I also, sorry, I'm off on a tangent again. I also really want to reread The Infernal Devices because I've only read that one once. But I like, when I read it, I loved it. And so, like Will and Jem, chef's kiss. Tessa, ooh, what a baddie. Like, honestly, I just want to reread it. Anyways, thank you for listening to me talk about books and rant and go off on tangents about my favorite things. If there's any like books or anything you want me to read or think I should read, or maybe, I don't know, like do a video on like any like series, whatever, just let me know. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. But yeah, that's it. Oh, also, you can follow, I have a Bookstagram. It's called Fantasy Escape. I will leave it linked below, but you can go ahead and check that out. Honestly, I just kind of post pictures of like my books and stuff, pretty pictures of my books. At least I think they're pretty. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, give it a like, thumbs up. Also, if you've read any of these books, let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.